because of it's the future against a man, of course, who is widely regarded as the greatest of all time. And I was asking Adam beforehand, as we look at the tail of the table here, he's double the age, isn't he, Malong, of Lin Shidong?
Math checks out.
Yeah, just about. And he's number 2 in the world at the moment with Lin Shidong number 19. 46 event wins to 2.
And while there's $2 million here in prize money being given away, it makes it quite a big deal. Remember, Liu Shiwen got $1 million signing bonus for trading teams, for changing teams in the Chinese Super League. We've got millionaires all around wearing the Chinese flag, but it's Lin Shidong to start off the best of 5 with the serves. Ice sculpting. That's how it feels watching Malong play. He's just so delicate, so specific with every touch of the ball.
Yeah, he's about 5 hours away from where he's born, from the city of Harbin, which is known for its ice sculpting. Just thought I'd put that in there.
Harbin is known for ice sculpting?
Yeah, it's a very famous ice sculpting festival.
Fascinating.
2, 1.
Well, I liked it anyway. I like that fact.
When you went to the ice festival,
No,
you
I've
enjoyed it?
never been. Never been.
You have to carve out some time for that.
Well, the fans liked it, didn't they? You could hear the gasps in the crowd. That's what they come to see.
It's also fascinating, a server hasn't won a point yet. Think about that. Malong, one of the toughest players in the world to receive, and Lin Shidong has won both of his points on the receive.
2, 3.
Good addition of spin there. Malong just turning it up a notch in the spin game. I will say that Malong in recent history, his form has been outstanding. Good reaction there from Lin Shidong. Ooh, and a dribbler in the push game just creeps over the net there. So with the first towel break, Brother Long up by 2. No chance at that one. You could see from the net cam how close to the net it stayed.
You know, just a couple days ago, we had, in some ways, a similar sort of scenario with Felix Lebrun versus Simon Gauzy. I know we're going to talk about there's no comparison in those sort of players, but it was an all-France affair, an all-Chinese affair here. And the new guy in Lebrun came in and did a spectacular job, didn't he?
Sure did. Sure did. So, anything's possible. Lin Shidong down by 2. I wonder if Lin Shidong is improving as fast as Felix Lebrun.
Lovely from Lin Shidong. And they played each other in Goa in the semi-finals.
Lin Shidong and Felix Lebrun. I remember it was interesting to see someone who could actually do that to Felix Lebrun. No one before that could handle him, let alone punish him that way.
6, 4.
Wheels away there, Lin Shidong.
One thing I like, one of many things that I like about Malong, is that there's always a way. With him, he knows that there's always an answer. He just has to dig deep to find it. Sometimes it's right there on the fingertips for him, or, you know, the onus is up to the opponent, really. How can I figure out a way to stop Malong? But Malong, when he starts to sweat, when he looks under pressure, he really digs deep and he finds answers.
Yeah, and he's now got a 4-point lead in this first game. Shake of the head there from Lin Shidong.
And again, I'll be curious to see what his future holds. Fanzhendong at 16 years old was taking titles.
You have to see how far back Malong was in that rally and recovered.
I mean, to be that far out of position and still get back in the point. Lin Shidong was afraid for 2 shots. And it's weird to say he played it safe, but safe in quotes because you've got Malong on the other side of the table. He was going to tomahawk chop block that.
Malong's in ominous form. He really is. 6 game points.
It's amazing to me that he makes the shots he makes, recovers. Look how fast he got into that backhand position after playing that big forehand stroke.
That is a masterclass from Malong, who's taken his first game. What style he showed once again.
I am Malong, and this is my masterclass. On the run like a frisbee, throws it, but there is no return. The point of no return. Malong just blocking it back. How much pressure do you need, Malong? Just a nice little this way, please, ball.
He's just looking in imperious form, isn't he, Malong?
Yeah, the way he's moving to the wide forehand, that was the only glitch in his game, it felt like, after his surgery, shortly after 2019. Of course, the Tokyo Olympics, where he won for the second time, the only man to do that.
Love to.
Is that hunger still with him?
Yes,
Adam?
yes. He cannot, his hunger cannot be satiated. It is...
He is a dragon after all.
Man, yeah.
For
once, Lin Shidong comes out on top in that sort of situation.
It's a fine balance. I mean, I don't want to use, well, I do want to use the word greed in the sense that when you're competitive, you want it all. You really want to win, and Malong has demonstrated that with his work ethic over the years. What a beautiful backhand
lovely
here.
backhand.
Lin Shidong sneaking it past. He's got a cannon on both sides. His nickname in China, Xiao Xiao Pong, meaning little fatty. Or,
how many fatties have we got now? 3.
well, he's a little fanzhendong is what they're saying. He's explosive on both sides. Just a little smaller. But he's a great example of, yeah, he's very physically fit. He's strong in the legs. He's got everything you need. From below the table there, Malong loading that. But it's a timing thing partially as well. That's why Mima Ito generates so much power.
2-4.
12 of the last 16 have gone Malong's way. I asked that question to Adam about the hunger because, as he's mentioned, he's got numerous gold medals at the Olympics, numerous gold medals at the World Champs, World Cups, Asian Games,
3-4.
Asian Championships. I mean, is there anything left in the cabinet that he might still hanker after?
Of course, he'd quit if he wasn't hungry.
No, but is there anything that he out there, a title that he might feel, I want that, I need
It's like
to win
the
that?
Jim Carrey speech. He dreams of being 3-time Golden Globe winner Malong.
5.
Could well be a 3-time
3.
Olympic singles winner.
If he is, we will not see that beaten in our lifetime.
Okay.
That's my prediction. I could be wrong. Well, you never know. You never know.
Fanzhendong? Has
Well,
he got the age on his favor? No, he doesn't, does he really?
He won't. If Malong
Yeah.
wins the Olympic Games a 3rd time, there will be no 3rd attempt. I mean,
Left.
Fanzhendong will
5,
not be
3.
able to win 3.
Yeah.
There are already too many strong up-and-comers. You've got Wang Chuqin, Lin Shidong here, one of, well, the standout for his generation.
Left. 5.
I
3.
know we still got some time till then, but for you, is it still Fan and Ma as the overwhelming favorite 2 to represent China at the Olympics?
Yes.
So Wang Chuqin, no chance.
In singles,
Yeah.
still a chance, but
Unlikely.
yeah, that's my thinking.
Left. 5. 3.
We have to remember, though, Fanzhendong last week beaten in the 1st round. I mean,
Yeah.
these are 2 people, if this is a movie, which it sort of is, Malong and Fanzhendong are as far away as possible. They've been separated, only to find a way to meet at the end of this event.
6. 3.
That is what the world has been waiting for. On the women's side, still very interesting.
Yeah, much more open on the women's side of things, of course, after what's happened in the last 26, 27 hours.
World number 2 and world number 3 already eliminated.
3,
World number 2
7.
in the men's is going very well indeed, thank you. 4 points ahead here of Lin Shidong.
This is that pendulum serve. And what you saw, your eyes do not deceive you. Fairly common in the game.
4, 7.
How was that fan not running for that ball? Your front row, you've got a ball that was just hit by Malong that you could catch, put in your pocket.
I'd say who, me?
Anyone. In any other stadium, people would be diving for that. It's the point of sitting front row.
8, 4.
Actually, I'll be right back. I'm going to go into the stadium real quickly
You want
and
to
grab
it?
that. Yes. How calm does Malong look there? Just guiding around Lin Shidong, the masterclass. Right now, the only sign up for it other than everyone watching is his opponent.
9, 4.
It just feels like a bunch of knobs in a good way. Like he can twist a knob and turn up the speed and the spin. He can turn down the speed and increase the spin. He can make so many minor adjustments, Malong.
4,
Just to give you some
10.
context, at the time when you won the the Junior World Championship, he was the youngest at the time before Harimoto did it. He was the same age that Lin Shidong is.
11,
And
4.
he's taken that second
to
game
Malong.
very comfortably.
We should have all our conversations on air, nothing between games. We have some fascinating talks between games.
1, love.
Yeah, I was asking you, do you think it's conceivable that Lin Shidong could come back? Well, he has to do it now because he's over for Lin Shidong otherwise.
Right, I mean, this rally here, I watch this and think Malong looks younger than he did 3 years ago. He looks faster than he did 3 years ago. We saw some questions in his movement after he got his new knee, after he came out of surgery. But yeah, Lin Shidong starting strong here.
How good
3,
was that from Lin Shidong?
4 in a row backhands under pressure on top of the table, and they all had topspin. These weren't flat hits, these were secure shots loaded with spin. I still think, unthinkable isn't the perfect word, but it would be shocking at this point if Lin Shidong was able to come back, but it is possible.
4, love.
Just for some context, Lin Shidong's first round game was match was against Christian Carlsen. He won that 3-1. Lost the second game 13-11. All the others were pretty comfortable.
4, 1.
For me, this is the most interesting thing right now, watching these two play. We use the word masterclass so much because Malong, the most complete player in the game, and he say the best brain in the game. It's amazing.
That will go up the masterclass, I think, you know.
To get everything there and then finish with a wide bending shot. Look at his stance. Look at Malong's legs right now. And then the coverage down the line, a hooking shot. He knows before you know what you want to do. He can feel it. He hits it right into the pocket there, jams him up in the elbow, gets a weaker shot, and he's already got the hooking forehand waiting. That is combination play. It is thinking moves ahead.
3, 4.
Is Malong, do you think someone is going to look at coaching past this, or he can just sit back and relax and enjoy retirement?
I don't think that's his personality. I think coaching is.
Right. They were in awe of him.
You could feel it. There was no, wherever he moved, the energy changed. Everything revolved around him in that room of dignitaries.
But he also sort of,
Oh,
he was really friendly, he was nice, he was making time for people.
Always is. Good to the core, Malong. One of the best. And in table tennis, you can delete the one of. At least in this point in time, the best we've seen.
4-5.
Well, he was trailing, wasn't he, Malong?
Operative word was past tense. Ooh, 23 of the last
Wow.
32 points.
Wow, that just shows how dominant he has been.
Five all.
He's just a work of art.
And I think we kind of touched on it yesterday or the day before, where he is up there in the pantheon of greats in respective sports.
Waldner called him the Federer of table tennis. He called Federer the Malong of tennis.
6-5.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there are names that stand out as and legend. You know, legend is a thing that gets thrown around a lot. But I don't think in this case there was anything wrong with using that word.
No, it seems appropriate and fitting, more so than usual. That said, there are players with a winning record against Malong. 9-shot rally, that last one. One of those players is here and in strong form, his kryptonite, Wang Chuqin.
5-7.
Well, that's something he certainly wants to rectify before he retires.
He also probably wants to avoid him in any draw. That's the thing. I mean, draw matters a lot, right? And way to go. Lots of strong players here. How does he do this?
5-8.
He comes in for a push, looks like it's probably going middle or forehand, and goes long to the backhand. Soft touch, okay. From that angle, it seemed a little bit more clear. His wrist is just so agile.
8-6.
Yeah, doesn't want to make. He's kind of like backing away. He's
Like a kid who was caught taking a cookie from the cookie jar, hands behind the back, sort of waddling. We see that in animals too, when a dog is being scolded.
Eight, 7.
Good placement there from Lin Shidong, jamming up Malong in the backhand corner, hitting it to the middle, getting a weaker forehand.
It's a much better third game from Lin Shidong.
Hey, Qin Zhijian in the background there. Malong's former personal coach, sort of like a father figure throughout his life.
Seven, 9.
Nice work on the serve.
He's been effective with that pendulum serve. It's not the first time we've seen him get an outright point, with the ball being received back into the net.
Another fantastic rally and another point for Malong. 3 match points it sets up.
Just spectacular. Malong having to grunt on 2 of those points. He only has one fear, and that fear is injury. Yet, he has completely disregarded that for sake of that last point, putting everything into it to set up these 3 match points.
12 shots that one was.
11.
And he's done it, Malong.
Game and match.
That
3 love
has been
to Malong.
absolutely brilliant from him again.
I like that handshake. I like seeing Lin Shidong's face. To me, that is an I'll be back with my own racket. That's what he just said. This isn't over. This is a lesson, yes. I have a lot to prove.